Meghan Markle has seen one of her claims come under scrutiny again after an old post from her now-defunct blog The Tig resurfaced. The Duchess of Sussex shut down the blog shortly after her relationship with Prince Harry became public knowledge. But quotes from some of the entries have remained available, with one dating back to 2014 highlighting a fallacy in claims Meghan has made about her knowledge of the royal family. Sky News Australia anchor Andrew Bolt said, "She's been found out again not quite telling the truth, to put it mildly. She's often claimed she never knew much about the royal family at all before meeting Harry. But an old blog post by Meghan Markle has now been uncovered which paints a very different picture." Contributor Daisy Cousins said the Duchess had dedicated a whole post to commenting on the wedding of Prince William and Kate, the Princess of Wales. "I made Queen Elizabeth's whiskey-infused chocolate mousse and was left disappointed," she noted. Meghan also included some rather negative comments about the role of royal brides within the family and how they help perpetuate the idea of royal life among young girls. Cousins said, "Dear Meghan, caught short again, I'm afraid. She's been saying for ages she didn't know much about the royals, she never researched Harry. That's completely rubbish. There's a photo of her outside Buckingham Palace when she was 15, a childhood friend said she was obsessed with the royals. Her former best friend said she had one of Princess Diana's books on her shelves." And in more evidence, a blog post from 2014 has resurfaced that discusses the wedding of Prince William and Catherine Middleton. Kate's sapphire ring not just decoration as gem, part of royal superstitious history, she continued, and she claims in the post that little girls dream of being princesses, and she, for one, was all about Princess Shira, who's like a rebel princess, a feminist princess. And then we see she actually got quite strong opinions about the monarchy when she says, "Grown women seem to retain this childhood fantasy. Just look at the pomp and circumstance surrounding the royal wedding and endless conversation about Princess Kate." That little negative comment, I think, it's quite revealing that she was going into the family not knowing nothing. The Duchess of Sussex repeatedly claimed to have entered her relationship with Prince Harry with little knowledge about him or the royal family itself. She said during their engagement interview in 2017 that most of the information about royal life was imparted by Harry himself during their relationship. Meghan said, "I didn't know a lot about him. Everything I learned about him I learned through him, as opposed to having grown up around different stories or tabloids or whatever else. Anything I learned about him and his family was what he would share with me." In his book Spare, Harry claimed Meghan knew almost nothing about his relatives before their first meeting. He said his then-girlfriend definitely hadn't Googled anything about the family or done any research. Harry wrote, "After a moment Meg asked me something about the Queen's assistant. I asked who she was talking about. That man holding the purse. That man who walked her to the door. That wasn't her assistant? Who is it?" The Duke of Sussex said he had to point out that the man Meghan had incorrectly branded the late Queen's assistant was, in fact, Prince Andrew. And in the Oprah interview in 2021, Meghan insisted she was unprepared to join the family and had not searched for information about Harry. She said, "I didn't do any research about what joining the royal family would mean. I never looked up my husband online.